What's happening, everyone? Nicky Hawkins, West Ham Fan TV. Now, listen, I've got to get up the timeline of the timings here because it went on for fucking ages. I have never, ever in my life seen anything like this. Anything. This end to the final was the most craziest end to the final, and I only tuned in at the end. I only tuned in towards the end. I wanted to see who was going to win the final. Obviously, Diouf's playing. Aguirre, our former player, is playing. But oh my god, um, I mean, first of all, right. So we're getting towards the end of the. This is what I saw anyway. I don't know what's happened before. I don't know what's happened. Well, I do know what's happened since. But Senegal, the 92nd minute comes, right. Senegal hit the post, and the ball's rebounded in, right. And he said that Hakimi was pulled back, soft, but I've seen him given, right. I suppose, right. So it then they missed this chance, right? So they're fucking livid, Senegal. 97th minute comes, right? All of a sudden, there's a VAR check, and it's Diouf, funny enough, right? So we've got a geezer called Diaz, and he's pulled him down. It's really, really fucking soft penalty, right? Really soft penalty. This is the 97th minute, by the way, right? Let me just get up the timeline because I don't know how long that actually went on for, right? So 97th minute, he goes over for a penalty check, right? Diouf dragged down Diaz in the penalty area. Really soft penalty, right? Really soft. VAR, give it, right? This is the 98th minute. All of a sudden, it just erupts. It erupts. It is mental what I've just. It is crazy, right? Anyway, it just erupts, right? There's people arguing everywhere. There's people surrounding the referee. They're shouting and hollering. They are going mental, right? They thought that their goal should have stood, and this was no way a penalty. And I've got to agree that I don't think it was a penalty, right? Anyway, they're arguing and arguing and arguing. All of a sudden, they're going mad, right? Referee, they're surrounding the referee. They're getting bloody mental, right? All of a sudden, referee starts dishing out yellow cards, right? Left, right, center. Fuck knows who got them. Everyone could have got them, right? Anyway, I think it was like let me check the timeline again, right? So penalty to Morocco, 98, right? This is 90 plus 12 now, right? This is 4 minutes after the penalty was given. Yeah, the Senegal boss starts waving his players off, right? I thought, what's going on here? They're like going into mid-game protest. It's crazy, right? They're not having this, right? It's just come off. It is mayhem, right? Mayhem. So they go off 90 plus 90 plus 13, sorry. So they're still raging. You know, they're on the line. They're coming off the pitch. They're walking down the tunnel. It is going off bad, right? Yeah, went down the tunnel, 90 plus 16. Mane's still on the touchline. It says 90 plus 17. Morocco players are in a huddle in the middle of the pitch. Mane is now gesturing, right? So 90 plus 90, it says here, Senegal are now also angered by the fact they had the goals disallowed. It was a soft decision to rule it out for a foul by Sek on Hakimi, right? Mate, referee was dodge as fuck, right? There are now more Senegal players on the pitch, but it's unclear what's going to happen. Mane's now going down the tunnel trying to get the players back. So Mane's not having it. It's going to come on. They're not having it. Senegal are not having it, right? Finally, right, it all gets resolved. Penalty goes down, right? This is 90 plus 20 now, right? Bear in mind, this is 12 minutes after the fact, right? 90 plus 20 puts the penalty down. Mendy just keeps on going backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. Ends up getting a yellow card, right? He's talking to Brahim Diaz steps up to the penalty, right? 90 plus 22, yeah? He walks up to now. I'm starting to think he misses on purpose. I'm starting to think he misses on purpose because no, I'm not going to work, mate. No, I'm starting to think he misses on purpose, but he does a Panenka right into the goalkeeper. I'm thinking that Mendy thing, right? He said to him, "You better miss this, otherwise this is going to go off. you better miss this. Penalty's soft. We're not having it. I reckon he said to him, you better miss this, otherwise this is going to go off. Yeah. Well, why is it freezing? I don't know why it's freezing. Well, maybe the internet's bad. But it's going to go. He just chips it into the keeper's hands, right? Misses the penalty. Blows up the whistle. 90. I think it was 25 minutes after the 90, right? I think he missed it on purpose as well. I think he missed it. I don't know whether it's sportsmanship. I just think Mendy might have said to him, you better, he's going to be a fucking riot in here if you score this, right? He misses it. 90 plus 6, 90 plus 25, whistle goes. 96th minute of injury time, Senegal score, they go on to win the final. Absolutely chaotic. But I only come on to say congratulations to Diouf or commiserations. The craziest thing I've ever seen in football in my life. It is chaos. It is carnage in that final. But yes. I mean, the thing is, right, you can see this in two ways. He's either missed it on purpose, right, or he's tried to be a right cocky prick and stick the fucking dagger in their back. Oh, sorry. But yeah, glad for Diouf. Look, I said earlier on in the Afcon tournament, I didn't really give a shit if he went through or not, or we needed him back. We needed him back for this. But he got to the final, so he was going to play in the final otherwise. Congratulations, Diouf. He comes back a champion. I think Morocco were the favourites, to be quite honest with you. So yeah, after all of that nonsense, they've come out and they've won the tournament. So unbelievable game. Honestly, when the highlights come out, I'm sure go and watch the highlights. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen. So yeah, beneath the FO said he thinks it was a letter. Maybe it was. Morocco, the host nation, no way he misses it on purpose. Yeah, I've got to say, craziest. I mean, to do that in a final anyway, if you're not missing that on purpose, you're fucking mental. I think, as I said, just trying to act flash in front of the fans, it would have been one of them things that probably went down in history. If he'd have scored it, it'd have been played over and over again in Morocco, I'm sure. But that moment of madness on the 90 plus 25th minute of extra time, of injury time, he decides to Panenka it. Oh my God, it's great. It's honestly absolute carnage, absolute entertainment. It's like WWE. Go and watch it. Go and see the highlights. But yeah, just thought I'd give you a quick live stream because honestly, I couldn't believe what I'm seeing. But yeah, Diouf comes back now. We need him. After a big win on yesterday. No, Dan ain't joining. No. I'm leaving now. It was just a quick live stream, just a quick impromptu live stream. I'll be back in the morning for another video. But thank you very much. Congratulations, Diouf. Congratulations, Senegal. Commiserations, Morocco. Commiserations, Aguirre. But yeah, go and watch them highlights. You've never seen anything like it. But once again, thank you very much. One thing left to say, come on, you iron.